Hello YouTube, this is Ash XXMan. I just got back from seeing the movie 9. Now I only have 4 words for this movie. Out of this world. This movie was so amazing. I mean, I don't know words to describe it, but it was just so amazing. I mean, you can't take your eyes off the screen for a minute once you watch this movie. I mean, it did rush a little bit, but I mean, it was still an awesome movie. I don't care if it rushed, I don't care how long it is. It was just superior. This is the most superior movie I've ever seen compared to any other animated film. This is just superior to all of them. Now, what 9 is about, if any of you haven't heard of this movie, it's about, the machines have destroyed all humans, and all that are left are these little creatures, or rag dolls. They're called Stitch Punks, and the scientists created them to carry on life on Earth. But once these machines find out that it's still alive, they start trying to hunt them down. Now there's 4 main robots. There's the cat beast, the winged beast, the seamstress, and the fabrication machine. Now the fabrication machine is the main robot. That's the one that creates everything. It creates all of the mechanical beasts out there. Now, it actually has a different ability than any of the others. The others can physically attack. Now this one, it can take a soul from anything that it chooses if it has a soul. Now that was originally what they call the talisman that the scientists used to put his soul, parts of his soul, into these little creatures. Now, yeah. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, so I'm going to go into some spoilers. So if you have not seen the movie, do not watch this. If you haven't, if I didn't say that. If you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this part. If you have, then you can go ahead and watch it, since I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Anyways, here we go. Probably my favorite part of the whole movie was whenever one pushes 9 out of the way and sacrifices himself to save 9. Now that's my favorite part, mainly because it's like 9 comes to this realization that people don't have to just sacrifice themselves to save him, but he can sacrifice himself to save other people, which is why he sacrificed himself to save 9. But yeah, that was a pretty darn good part. I mean, it was, I don't know, it wasn't too emotional, but it was kind of emotional since he's pretty much stuck with you throughout the whole film. Another part was whenever the fabrication machine chases after them, and 6, this is actually kind of funny, 6, which is the crazy artist, he has these visions that can help them destroy, or whatever you call them, whatever you want to say, about the fabrication machine. Now, the fabrication machine's heading towards them, and he's like, no, we can't destroy it. It still has the talisman. We've got to get that back to get the others. So he starts running in the direction of the fabrication machine, and its arms are going everywhere. And so 9 and 7 pick him up and start running. Now that was funny, but it's kind of sad too, because he does get captured and his soul does get taken, which is really sad, because he was, in my opinion, besides 3 and 4, he was my favorite character. I mean, he's unique to all the others. But anyways, another sad part was whenever they laid 2's body on a little piece of wood, and they let it drift off into this pond or whatever. I don't know what it was. I couldn't exactly tell. But it was pretty sad. The music kind of set the mood. And also another sad part was at the end, whenever 9 releases everyone's souls, and they all go up to heaven together. It kind of takes a while for 5 to disappear, because I don't know why, but it was kind of emotional right there. I mean, now the ironic part is that at the end, all that's left is a man, a woman, and 2 kids, which is kind of ironic. Now, I cannot stress this enough to grown-ups, that people that have children that want to go see this, if they are below 9 years old, do not let them see this, because this movie is dark, very dark. It has a lot of things that you don't probably want children to see. Like in this scene, whenever Nine first escapes from the room that he was created in, he walks up to this car or van, and he sees a woman holding her dead child, along with she's dead too, holding the dead child against her, and there's just corpses everywhere, and these beasts, my God, they're so dark. But yeah, parents, if you watch this, I cannot stress that enough. Do not take your children to watch this, because I know they will have nightmares. I went to go see this, and they had maybe 5 or 6 little children, maybe 5 or 7. No, I think it was just 5 and 6-year-olds there, and they were screaming their heads off at this. I was like, be quiet, please, I'm trying to watch this. But yeah, so unless you want to ruin the movie for everyone else, I wouldn't recommend taking them. But yeah, so it was a great movie. I'd recommend going and seeing it. I'd give it a 4.99 as a rating out of 5. Mainly because not the ending, the length of the film was short. I was kind of disappointed with that, but it was still an action-packed movie. I mean, you got action from the beginning to the end, and nothing really settled down. So, anyways, yeah, so Movie 9, an excellent movie. Also, here's one thing you might be interested in. They gave at the end of the movie a hint that there might be a sequel to this movie, so I hope there is. So yeah. So anyways, I think that's about it, and I will see you later, YouTube.